Tesla has told the world that South Australia represents the future. It's a state that sets the benchmark for the future of renewable energy. And South Australia in the most recent budget allocated $5.6 million to build the Office for AUKUS, which is meant to bring the massive submarine and technology project to life and act as a point of contact for other federal countries around the world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide is building submarines with a whopping budget of $368 billion. The AUKUS project is expected to generate 20,000 direct jobs over the next 30 years. And if that's not enough for you, you'll be glad to know that South Australia is investing heavily into healthcare, infrastructure, transport, construction, affordable homes. In 2023, South Australia came out swinging and scrapped the stamp duty for first home owners. So in this video, we discuss the stamp duty changes, who's eligible, and the effect on the property market. If you're interested, keep watching. In a move that is meant to help 3,800 first home buyers every single year, South Australia abolished stamp duty for properties up to $650,000 or for vacant land up to $400,000. In addition, the budget retained the existing first home owner grant of $15,000, but they increased the cap from $575,000 to $650,000. The first home owner grant is available to eligible first home buyers who build or buy a new home. Together, these measures mean that eligible first home buyers can build or buy a new home valued up to $650,000 are going to be saving around $30,000 in stamp duty and another $15,000 in first home owner grants. The total is around $45,000. To qualify for the stamp duty relief, you have to be an Australian citizen or a permanent resident. New Zealand citizens who are permanently residing in Australia who have a special category visa may also be eligible for it. You also need to be at least 18 years of age when you make the stamp duty relief exemption, and you have to be a person, so not a company, not a trust, and so forth. In addition, you or your spouse or partner should not have occupied an Australian residential property in any state after the 1st of July for a period of 6 months or longer, or received stamp duty relief for eligible first home buyers in any other states. And at least one person or one applicant should reside in their home as their principal place of residence for a continuous period of 6 months, commencing within the first 12 months of the settlement of the property or the construction completion. The South Australian property market has been heating up for the past couple of years and really kicked off since interest rates started increasing. The team at Buyers Club was ahead of the curve, and we called the South Australia market on this channel 6 months ago. So now that interest rates have increased, we're starting to see a shift in the focus. And that is evident in the research that, or the article that realestate.com.au released a few months back. As interest rates started to increase, we saw residents of New South Wales and Victoria starting to shift their focus from their own markets into interstate markets like South Australia, Queensland, and West Australia. Fast forward to 2023, CoreLogic called South Australia to be one of the best performing markets over the last 12 months. According to CoreLogic, Playford had a 12.6% growth in the last 12 months. Gawler had 9.5% capital growth in the last 12 months. Salisbury had 7.4% capital growth in the last 12 months. And guess who's been buying there for their clients in the last 12 months? If you want to watch the May property market update, you will find some very interesting information about what happened over the last 12 months or so. You can watch the video on this link here, or I'm going to add it in the description below. Now that we are expecting more buyers to enter the South Australian property market, we are likely to see even stronger upward pressure on the property market. South Australia is a great testament that our country does not have one general market. While Sydney and Melbourne struggled for the last 12 months, Adelaide flourished and investors who were ahead of the curve benefited the most. And now that we have more buyers coming into the South Australian property markets with bigger budgets to spend, then we will likely see an even stronger property prices moving forward, which you as an investor would stand to benefit from if you're positioned in those markets. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon.